Hey, what's up, y'all? Coach Give Fun Day. Back at it once again, you know what I'm saying? Doing this for you and for yours. Of course, I give a shout out to my ancestors who made this all possible. You know what I'm saying? Give me the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? The people that have been watching, viewing, subscribing, stuff been going up. I'm very happy, very proud of that. You know, people been listening, picking up on the channel picking up on many different places. And I'm very humble, very proud about that. Man, the main thing, there's a couple things I gotta get off my chest. There might be a couple of videos I might do. You know what I'm saying? Which I should do, you know, I might do it, I should do it, you know what I'm saying? The first thing first, you didn't really hear nobody in the mainstream media talk about what popped off in Memphis last week, or the week of June 9th through the 14th and stuff like that. You know, in case you didn't know, the police down there are the U.S. Marshals who were looking for somebody, and they shot the dude, you know what I'm saying, in cold blood. People was like, man, we stopped taking this shit. So the black people in that neighborhood, the Fraser neighborhood of Memphis, they riot and snapped up against the police. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really hear no mainstream media report. You really even heard even black media been covered. You know what I'm saying? You know, that black people just, you know, we get to a point where we just fed up. African people of African descent, it's getting to a point where we just fed up at this bullshit. You know, you come to our neighborhoods, you do this shit, like, you know, like the SS, you got us in these ghettos, confined and stuff like that, through redlining, through laws and stuff like that, and we can't get up out of here. So once we up in there and stuff, you got us held down. You know, you come by, you pick the black neighborhood. You know, it's basically a concentration set. That's a real concentration camp. The AOC. You know what I'm saying? And all that border shit. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers they ain't so-called American citizens. So if you can't take care of American citizens, aka black people, what the fuck you gonna do with the people on the goddamn border who are not American citizens, who coming in for cheap, low-wage jobs? You know, that's one of the things about the Democratic Party that's just an ultimate fail. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you heard it from me first, I don't predict the Democrats to win the presidency. I know I might turn off a lot of my viewers, but I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? They talk bad about Trump, you know, and he got a 40% base. That's a 40% base. You know what I'm saying? The Democrats even reached the 50 threshold, they make sure to get the youth vote out. Most of the youth that's voting Democrat, most of them I run into, that I talk to and stuff like that, they thinking about Bernie Sanders. They ain't thinking about Joe Biden and no established candidate y'all putting up there. So right there, they tell them right there, the Democratic Party got a serious, serious problem in motivation and bringing out the base, their so-called base. Anyway, back to where we was at, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I predicted the Republicans to win, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter who the candidate is on this one, you know, because the Democratic Party, you heard what Joe Biden said, and I've been ripping Joe Biden a new asshole for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep continuing ripping that bastard asshole in a long time. You know, he brought up his segregationist past, you know what I'm saying? So when I dealt with segregation and all that stuff like that, and blase, splee, and segregation, you was one of them. Why did they call you son? You know what I'm saying? You was one of them motherfuckers, man. You was with them. Look at, man, I tell black people all the time, look at Joe Biden's record. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Well, Barack wouldn't have picked him as a senator, you know, as his vice president and shit. That should tell you right there. When you look at Joe Biden's damn record, that shit, they made sure they did everything they could to contain him. Even his own damn party. If you want to believe he was doing something positive or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you know, whatever you want to believe that he was doing something positive, you know what I'm saying? But if they put Joe Biden as the vice president, they mean they were trying to contain his ass. How you have a former segregationist who didn't want, you know, school busing and shit like that, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, school busing and and you know what I'm saying, the neighborhoods and you know, desegregation of schools basically. How you gonna, you know, get with a motherfucker like that if you follow your so-called leftist principles? That's one problem about the left that nobody really discussed, that, you know, you really gotta read the history book about. The great honorable Dr. John Henry Clark. You know what I'm saying? He said it best. The left-wing philosophy of communism and all type of other whoopty-whoop shit like that, it will kill you faster than the right. He was talking some real shit. The left-wing philosophy will kill you faster than the right-wing philosophy. And you got the history book to prove that. You know what I'm saying? The history book proves that all the time. You know, if you really want a good thing on history, look at the Spanish Civil War from 1936 to 1939. You know what I'm saying? The left just couldn't get right. Also, too, on that, what you know what I'm saying, just to drop a bombshell, what saved the right on that one, too, was the African army. Franco brought his army of Moors. You know what I'm saying? So it was an African army that really, you know, that saved, that made that country fascist, I guess you could say. You want to call him, Franco really wasn't a fascist, he was a monarchist. But, you know, that's a whole other story for them there. You know, he just took over control because he was just like, well, I got the power now, which, you know, which is smart on him. It was smart for his benefit and his, on the long term. Yeah, but that's crazy, though. You know, we got to just, you know, people waking up too much to get these tricks on down. It's the same thing with that terrorist attack and that this ship was blown up by the Iranians and all that stuff. I'm like, really? Then they're going to have a video coming out showing them trying to taking the bomb off of a ship. If the ship already exploded, if a bomb already exploded in the ship, why are you going back to put, you know, to pick up another bomb? How come that bomb didn't explode with that bomb? Like a chain reaction. You know, you understand what I'm trying to say? Why are they trying to play people stupid? Showing some footage of, you know, just after the ship exploded, they going back there to put another bomb on, to take the bomb off the ship that didn't explode. Stupid. You know, they're just trying to play, you know, it done got real, just secular stupid. You know, just like they just really don't even care. Just take it. They ain't trying to cook up the batch no more. Just take it. You know. But those things, the Memphis thing, the Joe Biden thing, in that left philosophy, you know, we talking about, man. You gotta watch it, man. You know, that dude that be on MSNBC Morning Joe, he be on an MSNBC show. He's a Princeton University professor. He got some pretty good lectures out there. I can't, Eddie Sons, I can't get the dude's name right off rip. But, you know, I kind of look at it. He got some good lectures, but like I said before, but he with MSNBC, so I kind of look at him with a side eye, you know, but he told the truth in one of his lectures. He said, black liberalism for 60 years. Black liberalism for 60 years. This is what it is. If you got criticisms, complaints, and shit like that about the so-called black community, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even like that before black liberalism. Of course, the U.S. government helped. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? What you want to talk about in the next video, this is me just rambling on, whoopty-whoop and shit like that. But the U.S. government did this part with the Highway Acts, help destroying it and stuff like that, where it was, you know, the money got broke down. The money got broke down and shit, you know what I'm saying? And how they broke the community down. That's why we got to stick together, Mike. It's black or nothing. All African and black, whatever. ADOS, you know what I'm saying? Hell, or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit, this is my people. I really just can't go against my people like that. I heard a Raw beat. Sometime he told me that Buck did it, but if Dre didn't do it, I can't. There you go. Old school, you know what I'm saying? That's real old school knowledge. Hey, it's cold, but hey, you didn't do it, I can't mess with it, man. My peoples didn't do it. Shoot, I ain't gonna put no money in your pocket, make you stronger, you know what I'm saying, over me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is a rambling, me just talking. I might put it out here, I might not put it out here. You know, I ain't done it in a minute. You know, y'all have a good one, though. Hey, much love to y'all. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Peace.